Check, check, yo, yo, what is up, everybody? It's a Tuesday. Hope y'all are doing good out there. I'm feeling pretty good. What's going on around here today? Let's see. I gotta cue up the new song, next song. Oh man, a lot of familiar faces in here tonight. Good to see everyone. I think we're doing this song next. Okay, there we go. All right, what do we got? We got Drummer ELT was up there. Drummer ELT was first in the line. That's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, David Giorgio. Hello to you, my man. Good to see you tonight. Stardust in the house. Pellet Funner, there you are, buddy. Good to see you there. Terry Carranza, thank you. Good to see you, Terry. Hope you're well tonight. Jay Koenig in the house. He says, out to dinner tonight, I'll have to shirk my mod duties. Not a problem. As I've always stated, Jake, life comes first. Life comes first, my friend. We appreciate you, brother. Have a great dinner, and we'll see you then. We'll see you next time. It's all good, brother. XHSH Soxes. What's up, man? He says, Bayunas noches mi contact feliz oki. All right, buddy. Muchas gracias, amigo. Muchas gracias. All right, let's see what we got. We're going to keep going here. It's cold tonight. The cold snap came to Florida today. It's chilly outside, so we got to warm up. You know how we do around here. Let's go. That's actually, I remade that one the other day. Sounds a whole lot better, I think. I really like it. Man, that's cool, man. All right, let's see what we got. 11:16. All right, we got a couple more warm-ups to go here, and then we'll take a look and see what's cooking here. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Let's see. J.R. Weekends, buddy. The question would be, can Guns N' Roses play what I just played? But nah, I'm so sick of Guns N' Roses, it's not even funny. Sorry, but thanks for hanging out or visiting. I appreciate you nonetheless. Thank you, drummer. It's Raptors. What's up, man? He says, bro, it's been a while on you live. Yeah, all last week I couldn't go live due to my work schedule. So we back now. We back hard. Every night this week we'll be on, at least for a little while, and then we'll go back to our normal schedule. Let's see, David Giorgio, you read my mind, dude. I can't say that, but you can. You should just put that in caps. Grand Band, what's up, buddy? Good to see you again. Hope you're well. Mint Beastwood, there he is. How you doing, bud? I'm doing well tonight, so feeling all right. Big Mike, what's up? He says, Rick, don't know when you're going to see this or if you've played it yet, but can I make a request for Friday? You absolutely can, my friend. We shall play it. It does come a little bit later, maybe within the hour. We do get to it, buddy. I promise you that. We will play that. Play it every night. 100% play it every night. G-Ha, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. There you go, man. Jay Crazy, thank you so much. Appreciate you there. Jorge Alexander Nunes, he says, Boa noche, toca Skid Row, por favor. I don't know any Skid Row, amigo. But boa noche to you, my friend, and obrigado. We could try, Dominic. I don't know if I do a lot of therapy here, so yeah, we'll see. Emily, I do not take requests, and I definitely don't play Nothing Else Matters. I got nothing against Metallica, but there's 1,000 people that could play Metallica for you, and it ain't me. But I appreciate you hanging out, man, 100%. All right, let's get, we're going to go with this song here. We're going to keep them rolling, man. Might as well keep them rolling. Get it hot. Okay. show in there. That grandpa, I like that one, grandpa. That's funny. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, camera just wigged out too, man. I don't know what the heck happened. I'm gonna have to flip this camera real quick here. Okay. Sometimes this camera app trips out, man. I don't know why. But yeah, I appreciate all the comments there. That was just a nice chill warm up there. We're still warming up here. We're still warming up. Bonnie, I'm old enough to be dangerous. I'm pretty old. I'm probably old enough to be most of these kids' dads or grandfathers at this rate. Ryan, I play a little blues. I grew up on that stuff, man. I grew up on Hendrix, Clapton, Richie Blackmore, for sure, man. I do have a full-fledged blues song. We might play it. B, thanks so much. Hagai Kodash, Coldplay. You come to the wrong stream, buddy. Appreciate you hanging by. You're more than welcome to swipe away or stick around. Drummer, thank you. Paul Warner, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I'm well, thank you. There you go, Gran. Paul's like, he makes it look so easy. I know, right? Because that's all I do, man. This is what I do. Been doing this practically my whole life. Let's see. Villy the Kid. Yo, what's up? Thank you so much, brother. Tom Rock says, now why does this guy only have 36 people and 21 likes? I know. Now it's 57 people. And I don't know. I can't see how many likes there are. It could be a slow night. You never know. Let's see. Big Mike says, he gives us all of us no excuses. Practice and passion makes perfect. That's 100% the truth, my friend. Grand Band. I thought it was funny. He said, that was epic when it went dark. I know. We can get crazy with that stuff, man. Paul Warner says, I've hit the like button like Riz hitting those strings. There you go, brother. A guy, he still wanted Coldplay. Brother, no Coldplay, man. Coldplay is garbage to me, man. Good for them. They're rich and famous, and they wrote some hits, man. Good for them. I don't play their stuff. Why am I gonna play their stuff? They're gonna get money. If I play their stuff, they're gonna get more money. So screw them, man. I want money, man. Serial Flu, what's up? He says Richie Renstrom. There you go, brother. You know what's up. I've been working on Gates of Babylon, man. I almost got it ready. Maybe I'll have it ready for Sunday. That's a crazy song. That's a crazy solo, man. Crazy solo. Caleb's like, double tap, yeah, hooligans. There you go. It's Raptors says, Rick, love your music and saying so. Thank you, it's Raptors. Appreciate that. Synth works, buddy. How's it going? He says, just stop by to show my support, Rick. Have to hit the bed, brother. No worries, man. You gotta sleep. But I appreciate the synth. Good to see you, buddy. Ragman, he says, rock the earth. How's that go? Something like that. It's been a while, man. Probably 20 years since I played that one. Ty the One, he says, what up, sober 1 week, Narc. Dude, congratulations, man. That's amazing, bro. That's awesome, dude. It's tough, I know, man. Like I said, I quit all that stuff way, like 10 years ago, 2011, so almost 14 years ago. I quit all that stuff, man. And yeah, buddy. You'll start feeling better. It'll be hard, but then you'll start feeling better day by day by day. Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations on that, man. Good to hear. Good to hear that. Thank you, Synth. Appreciate you, brother. Paul Warner, there you go. James Benefield, thank you. All right, what we got next? I did a little fix-up on the Shadows. I'm going to play Shadows again. I played it last night, but I did a little modification to it today. So we're going to play this one again. I like to hear how it sounds. Well, this one's called Shadows. Got to stay out of the shadows, y'all. I think we're warmed up off of that one there. Whew. Some wild and crazy comments coming through, man. What's going on? Tuesday already getting weird, and it never fails. It never fails. I will address that comment because I thought it was funny. Oh, he changed his tune. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then I won't go off on it, man. Well, it's whatever. You know that's right, Robert Drummer. Thank you. EWA, thank you so much, buddy. Terry says, my first love of music is R&B, funk, blues, and jazz. Oh, there you go. I grew up on rock and roll. My parents listened to all this, all kinds of rock and roll, country, R&B, funk, Motown stuff. I've listened to, I grew up on just about everything. Folk music. I'll tell you what, when I was 6 years old, I had an 8-track of Deep Purple in rock, and that was my favorite thing to listen to. 100%. 100% favorite thing. Well, cereal's making some peach cider. I don't drink much, man, but I could try that. I could try that cereal. Let's see. Vlad, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Moisha, how's it going, buddy? Big Mike says, my messages get auto-deleted, but the CGI kind of makes it through. YouTube is a fickle bee. I know, right? I better, you know what? I've always screwed my chat up, man. I got to fix my chat here. I always forget to change it. Let's see. Ray Freeze, how you doing, brother? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're well, man. Paul Warner says, that's some awesome stuff. Thank you, brother. There's Fern. Fern, I haven't seen you in a couple. Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you. Dow Organic Farm, thank you very much. Moisha, I don't know no Nazareth, brother. I don't know one thing like that, man. I appreciate you. You know I do. Kyle Hicks, thank you, man. John McMurray, appreciate that. Ari's Archives, thank you. Kayuza Mishima, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, Sirius says, if you're going to play a Nazareth, it better be Razaman Naz. I don't even know that one. I think I might have heard it. I don't know. Kazuya, thank you so much. Raptor says, yo, Rick, do you listen to music when you go to bed? It's the best. No, I used to when I was younger, yeah. Most of the time it was my own like album, or every album that I was mixing or whatever. I'd listen to it before I went to bed and try and get ideas. But now I haven't done that in a while. Man, I need to go to bed. You know, when I need to go to bed now, I'm an old man. I need to go to bed and get ready for work. But I did that for sure, man. I used to have a boombox in the bathroom for when I took showers, all that kind of stuff, man. I always had to have music going somewhere. Galaxy Gal, hello to you there. Thanks, Kazuya. Ari's Archive, thank you, Michael. Cody Fine, yes way, brother, yes way. Kazuya was feeling that, appreciate you. Pedro Torres, gracias, amigo. Bees and McGeeson, do I play any Beatles now? I don't know much Beatles. I love Paul McCartney and some of the Beatles stuff, but no stuff I ever learned, bud. Hey, there you go, Ty, man, that's awesome, brother. Let's see, okay, Pablo, gracias, man. Tristan Muhammad, yo, what's up there? Bob Fulton says, Lightning Thompson. There you go. This is some old blues right there. Grizzly says, it was a cookies and cream one. He's tough, you know that's right. Quill's back. He wants some more Smoking in Water. We might play your Smoking in Water, bro. I promise, man. We love some Deep Purple, man. You know I love Deep Purple. Kazuya, I've been playing for 27 years now. 27. Big Mike says, Deep Purple is heavy metal. Don't tell me that. I would never tell you that it was. Deep Purple is probably one of the originators of heavy metal, man, for sure, for sure. Serial knows In Rock is peak Deep Purple. Yeah, man, Child in Times, classic on that. Pablo Obrigado, mi amigo. Joe Landreville says, well, it's just a question, but are you good at playing? I don't know. You have to find out and answer yourself. I think I just play. I just have fun and play. What everyone else thinks of me is up to them. There you go, Bob. You know, get the lead out, man. So I don't know, no Tool stuff, man, for sure. All right, Quile, we'll get your Smoking in Water in, buddy. There you have it, brother. Richie Blackmore, greatest riff of all time, probably. Tristan said I had a concert and my guitar went out of tune on the IE string. I don't know. But the crowd outplayed my Strat. But I had the coolest entry. There you go, brother. Good to go, man. That's good news, man. John and Brad, I never even heard of Osric Tentacles. That sounds like Chilled Monkey Brains by Indiana Jones to me. I've never heard of that, buddy. But if you like them, I'm glad you like them, man. Good stuff, man. Cameron, I don't even know what that is, dude. Pablo Kiko, greatest Brazilian guitar player ever, man. John, de nada, mi amigo. Raptor says, I hate when I drop my AirPods in the shower. That's never good. Moshe, you know we're going to try, buddy. We're going to try. Quail's all about that smoking in water. I do vaping in water. That's me. Vaping and Mountain Dew. That's my new song, Vaping and Mountain Dew. Terry says, my parents gave us free reign on listening to different types of music, especially my dad. He would bring us 8-tracks, LPs of all different artists. That's awesome. That's how it goes. Serial had that MRI. Was it open or closed, man? Were you humming or not? John from Michigan, man, good to see you, buddy. There you go, Pedro. So I don't know one Tool song, buddy, but go look up my friend Lawrence Coleman III. He plays all the Tool all day long. Big Mike said he did the 035. But that's the wrong way to learn it, man, honestly, because it's the wrong key. It's in the key of G. But that's how everyone learns it, the 035 method, for sure. Moshe wants some Black Sabbath too. There you go. Serial says, if Serial asked me, is he better than Andreas Kisser? I would think so, man. I think if you put Andreas and Kiko next to each other, oh, dude, man. Kiko's insane. Kiko's insane. Black Sabbath. Here's the greatest Black Sabbath. The best Black Sabbath in my opinion. She'll say it was intense. It was closed and I played Until the Bitter End throughout the entire. There you go. Until the Bitter End. Getting out of that MRI, man. I feel that, dude. Did they give you headphones or something at least? That'd be dope. Ragman asked if I ever went to Prague Power US. I've never been there, man. No. I would have loved to play there too, man. Mike says when you're tuned to E standard, you're tuned differently. Right? I tuned down to D, but even if you're in E, it's still wrong because the song "Smoke on Water" is in G minor. Richie did a lot of stuff in G minor. Almost all his riffs are in G minor. Let's see. Big Mike knows Kiko is insane. Absolutely. Michael Fairbank, there you go, buddy. Big Mike knows Ozzy's amazing, but Dio's the better vocalist. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? There you go, Ty. Thamer, appreciate you. All right, we'll kick it in. So I got an album out. Came out this last June. It's here on this YouTube channel. You go to my YouTube channel and go to the Releases tab. You can hear my entire album for free. If you like to buy it, you can get it on iTunes or Amazon. This one is one of the most popular tracks on the record. It's called Symphony 40. go, Symphony 40. That was a feeling good one. It's a feel-good song right there. Feel good. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Got some good comments on that one. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see. Victor Manuel Concepcion Pupo. Hello to you, buddy. There you go, Moshe. Jamila is in the house. How you doing, Jamila? Good to see you. Sirius says zero metal allowed. Yeah, but I've listened to the album so much while working, I've memorized. There you go, buddy. That's how you had to do it, man. I, of course, you know, like I said, I listened to Yngwie's Rising Force first solo album because I knew it from start to finish. I could hum it in my head. So there you go, Big Mike. Drummer ELT, thank you, brother. Ty the one, yeah, check it out, bro. It's right here on YouTube. Listen to it as much as you like. I appreciate it. Thamer says, Yaana, who that? Neptune says, want to ask what pedal do you recommend for AC/DC tones? Pedal? I don't know, man. Probably. I don't think they use pedals at all. I don't know what they use. I think they just use like Marshall JCM 800s AC. I don't know too much about AC/DC or their tone. But I would probably recommend that Marshall just released a series of pedals, and you can actually get a Marshall JCM 800 pedal, and they sound pretty nice, man. Yeah, probably the only thing I think that or what's the Boss HM1, is it? Or OD1, probably OD1, or a Tube Screamer. Tube Screamer always gives you that heavy tone. But AC/DC is not very heavy. You know, their rhythm sound is not like crushing metal sound. It's pretty dialed back. But yeah, check into those Marshall pedals, man. Terry says in the 70s, my dad brought his kids Boston. There you go, Steely Dan, Beatles, salsa, Herb Alpert, and the Tijuana Band, big band sound, lots of greats. Yeah, for sure. I listened to the radio constantly when I was a little kid, so yeah, I heard all that kind of stuff back in the day. Let's see. Jake says, just wanted to correct Rick on Symphony 40 being a favorite. All of his songs I've done. There you go, Jake. Yeah, I have to go by, you know, who's listening to what, you know, and my stats say Symphony 40 is up there. I think Fire Within is actually still the top of the heap. Thamer says it seems like a song by Farouz called Ya Ana. Probably not, unless he borrowed the same melody I did from Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart from 1788. Symphony 40 in G minor. That's where that comes from, Thamer, for sure. Ty says, what style of rock is it? It's so different, I don't want to mislabel it. It's a neoclassical, is what it's called, neoclassical. There you go, Moshe, for sure. Seer says, Symphony 40 from Rick's album, Until the Bear and I listen while working. Great way to get through a long shift. There you go, there you go. Baxter, hello to you. Ty, there you go, brother. Moisha, thank you. El Matador, there you go. Jamila like that one, there you go. Let's see. Just Indy, hello to you. Quiel Troglu, good to thank you, buddy, appreciate that. El Matador says, Brazil, obrigado, mi amigo. Saint Strata Floor XL, thank you so much for the jewels. Appreciate that very, very much. That's so cool, man. Not too many people know about the YouTube jewels yet, but man, I appreciate getting some, man. That's awesome. Iman O'Shea, thank you, bud. Ragman, thank you. Serial said, he said thanks for the jewels. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hajali Gizla, true that, man. You just gotta work harder, man. You gotta work hard, brother. Ain't nothing more than working hard at it. You gotta work way crazy. Iman says, weekday? Nah, string day. You know that's right, buddy. Let's see. Qual, thank you so much, Qual. Iman O'Shea, there you go, brother. Saint ST Strata Florex, I do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for those gifts. That's amazing. You see, YouTube started to try and do what TikTok does and provide gifts that people can buy and send to their favorite creators and stuff like that. So it's kind of like super chatting, but it's a different way. I don't even know how you get the jewels, honestly. Shane Daly, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, man. Jolly says, crank volume Marshalls. Yeah, probably, man. I'm pretty sure AC/DC used like just JCM 800s and not too much beyond that. Artisan says, hey, trying to get a first electric guitar. Is Fesley any good? I heard it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not amazing either, but it'll get you through, yeah. and they're pretty. I understand they're pretty well crafted. And not too expensive, maybe $200 or $300 maybe. So yeah, I actually a couple of my friends I think reviewed them. Who reviewed it? Max, Guitar Max. I think he's reviewed some Fastly. So if you look up Guitar Max, Guitar space MAX here on YouTube. He's a friend of mine, and he does a lot of reviews of guitars, and I believe he did review some Fastlys, but he didn't have any too bad things to say. Saint Strat, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Quile. Big Mike says AC/DC tones, early 70s Marshalls maxed out. If you want those tunes, get a bland sounding amp with effects loop and put a pedal that sounds like a Marshall in the loop. Yeah, that new Marshall pedal, those things are nice, man. They look really nice. I saw some demos of them. Very cool. Hey, there you go, Thamer. I tell you, I took that right from Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart himself, man. You see, because most classical music is copyright free. It's called public domain, so I can take a classical piece and turn it into my own piece and say I wrote it. Cyril says, Ibanez Tube Screamer to a Marshall JCM. Yeah, that's probably the classic way to do it. Zoom Rock from Peru. Muchas gracias, amigo. You're welcome, Peter. Thanks for hanging out. Frank says, sounded great from my house. There you go, buddy. Brino, what's up, man? Good to see you, bud. Quile Troglo's from Brazil, too. Obrigado, mi amigo. Boa noche. Rough Chop Tom says, want to see you shred. You will, sir. This next song is quite shredding, absolutely. GA3562, thank you very much. El Matador, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate that. Alan Fort Clemson, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that. GA, I do not. Oasis is probably the last thing I would ever play in my life. But appreciate you, man. I really do, man. JN Riz Booth, he says, you inspire me a lot. Salute, thank you, JN. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad I could be here for you. Giovanni Andrade says, send me a hi. My girlfriend called Ivan from Punta Arenas, Chile. No problem. Shout out to Giovanni and his girlfriend, Yvonne. Good to see you tonight. Artisan, absolutely, brother. Peter Wilson, thank you so much for the super chat. He asks, what is your favorite super fast lick? Could you play it for me? Sure, buddy. This is probably my #1 favorite lick. Let's see if I can get it right. That's a good one, man. That's like my crazy super one. Jarba says, Kiko Lorel from Brazil. Do I know him? I think I am friends with him on Facebook, actually. I don't talk to him very much. I'd like to, though. He played in Megadeth, absolutely. Thamer, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. Big Mike's like, fair at least win. How's that going? I don't remember that one. Let's see. Was Arise by Sepultura that fast? I don't know. Odyssey, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Brian thinks I look like Silent Bob. I wish I had Silent Bob's money. The guy's rich. I'm not rich. Just Some Dude, what's up to you, man? Hardboss Castro, thank you. Just Some Dude, guy, good to see you, man. Go Mega, what's going on, buddy? Just Some Dude, appreciate that, man. Thank you, Peter. Big Mike says, hold up, that looks sounds familiar. Yeah, I could probably play it all the time. Thanks, FIB. Ty, the one I started playing when I was about 14 years old. 14. Jarbus, you're welcome, my man. True that, FIB. Thanks, Just. Big Mike says, I keep talking like he's seeing message when he sees him. Yeah, I don't. I got to go backwards and read them from the past, essentially. PYC, hello to you, buddy. All right, let's crank it up a notch with Until the Bitter End. This is the title track to my album. Check this out. till the bitter end. That's a cranking jam right there. All right, Big Mike. Who requested Fire Within? Because that's coming up next here. We'll go ahead and check out these comments. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Thought my chat was about to trip. I think my chat is tripping. Oh, shoot, man. Well, that's not good. Let's see. Got to look at chat somewhere else. Hang tight. My chat locked up or something weird. Okay, let's see what we can got here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay, here we go. FIB said he just made the 100th like. There you go, bud. Good job, man. Diode Gold, hello to you, bud. FIB, there you go. Davante Curry's back. Good to see you. Bryn Collington, Mega Fire. Appreciate that. Big Mike says, sounds like an epic Castlevania lick. It does because Japanese people study classical music, as I did as well. We write with the classical in mind. But yeah, I wrote that song in 1998, I think. It's been a long time. But I appreciate you, man. I love some old Castlevania for sure. Thank you, drummer. Big Mike, thank you. Marcio, thank you so much. Michael says he definitely enjoy it whenever he can go to a concert. Yeah, I haven't been to a concert in a long time. Mostly because of people, man. You never know, man. Ever since COVID, man. Not good. Brent says, I'm sure you've made videos on the topic, but I'm very curious how you're able to not only think and create these songs, but how to remember them. Do you ever find yourself mixing up sections? That's a good question, man. No, you know, when you write it, you know, I mean, it's, you play it so much when you're writing it and you're recording it and playing it live. It just becomes like a second nature to you, really. What was the other question? How are you able to... I mean, I can think and create these songs because I studied music. I went to college for 2 years, and that helped me understand how to write music, not just a song, but a piece of music, you know, like a classical piece of music. But yeah, it takes a lot of work and effort and time and a lot of study. It just doesn't come easy. My Big Mike says, dude has better bravado on his solos than my guitar teacher could ever wish. I feel that, man. Hey man, as long as he's teaching you what you need to know, buddy, that's all that matters. 100%. There you go, Serial. Jasmine Watson, thank you very much. Big Mike says every man writes their songs how they see fit. That's true, man. Unfortunately, I write songs like I'm building a pyramid. Some people write songs like they're making a sandwich, and those people sell more albums because people like sandwiches. You know, they don't like pyramids; they like sandwiches. There you go, Serial. Jesse Elworth, hello to you. Paul Warner, appreciate you, brother. Michael Fairbank, thank you. Quile says, top, heavy melodic. There you go, bud. Big Mike says, flubbed it only a tad at the end. Maybe so. I don't remember, man. John Castaway, thank you so much, man. Big Mike says, he's stoked for the Fire Within. It's coming right up after these chats, man. Joe McGraw, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Terry says, oh yeah, neoclassical. Come on down. There you go. James Gross says, new here, found a new jammer. Freaking sweet. Appreciate you, James. Very kind of you to say that. Paul Warner says, Rick has the best jam session on the internet by far. There you go. That's how we roll, man. Catbird's in the house again. He says, as a lonely older female, your music playing. Well, there you go. I try to give everyone a certain emotion, you know, and then that's what it is. Appreciate you, Catbird. Absolutely. Avoid, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. We got to say Peter Wilson right here, man. Thanks for the super chat. He says, Ricky, you remind me of Phil Keggy. Nice. Phil Keggy's amazing. When he traded, do you have albums that are for sale? I don't sell the CDs anymore. You can find them online, you know, eBay, Amazon, Discogs. You can get it imported for pretty inexpensive. But if you have Apple Music or Amazon Music, you can buy it there for sure. Otherwise, you can just listen to it there for free on my YouTube channel, 100%. But I appreciate the comment and the super chat, bro. Thank you. Scooby says, my dad was in the band. He got a record label with Universal. and he was in the guitarist for the Blue Sky Reality in 2000. Dang, dude, that's cool, man. That's huge. That's pretty big, man. That's pretty big. I can't say I've heard of him, but yeah, a lot of bands get signed, unfortunately. I've been signed 4 times and didn't ever go anywhere, man, unfortunately. Didn't ever sell enough records. Haley, how you doing? Perry Diddle, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Jay Bliss in the house. Just some dudes back. Good to see you back. All right, all right. So here we go. I caught up to the chat. I don't know why my chat on here is tripping out. No, cancel. Yeah, why is my chat tripping? All right, well, I guess my chat's... Man, my chat be tripping on here. All right. Anyway, we're going to crank up The Fire Within. This is probably by far the most popular song on my album. It has a video here on YouTube of 375,000 views. Yeah, I know, Stardust. Yeah, something weird. Probably gonna be early night. I got GTA 5 to play. So anyway, but we're gonna play what I got on the set list and see how it goes. But yeah, this one is called The Fire Within. Biggest song I have. It's a classic one, very classically influenced by Mr. Mozart himself. But check it out. Let's go with The Fire Within. fire within. Hope you like that. Appreciate all the great comments there. Let's see. Get the next song ready. Just gonna keep it moving. It might be an early night tonight. YouTube algorithm tripping or something, man. But hey, all you here hanging out, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Haley, okay, let's see. Where did I leave off? Haley asks, how are you so good at the guitar, using guitar? A lot of years, Haley. I've been playing for 27 years. I studied music in college. I took lessons from 2 really great guitar players, back to back, one year after the other. And a lot of work, more work than most people will ever imagine. But it's been fun, most of it's been fun. I'm having fun now, at least. Faisal Mo from Saudi Arabia. Great to see you, Faisal. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Big Mike said, he's like, oh yeah. He says, you can do a reissue of this song for sure when viral runs. Who says it can't do it again? You never know, man. I've been trying to. I've been trying to get a real good cut of it, you know, on live, but I always mess something up. It's a very difficult song. I never get it 100%. That was pretty dang close right there, though. But yeah, you never know, man. You never know. I've been trying. I got a bunch of songs I got to do like that. Thanks, Paul. Daniel Buis, thank you so much. Jackson, I love Jackson's for sure. Haley's still like, dang, how you do it? I feel you. Jasmine Carr, thank you very much. Ed Jasound says, I have one request. Keep rocking it, Rick. You know what's up, Ed. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, drummer. Paul Warner's like, nothing but excellence. Thank you, Paul. As usual, thank you so much, buddy. Okay, and Big Mike says, I grew up knowing that lick from the Guitar Suck back in the day. In a weird way, it just made that song seem actually achievable, playing guitar. I think he gave me next song practice. Give it a try, buddy. There's only one other person in the world that can play that song mostly, and that's Tyler Shep. What a good friend here. And I actually gave him I gave him like a mini lesson of how to play certain things. It's a difficult song, but give it a shot, man. I'd love to see what you could do with it, man. I'd love to see it. I'd be honored. Anyone that plays my songs, I'm honored to see it. That's really cool. Jay Bliss, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Haley, thank you very much. Joe McGraw, appreciate you. Paul Warner, thank you. Little Zippy, hello to you. Parker's like, Rick's Gospel is Shred. You know what's up. 1973 Lives, thank you. Michael, thank you. Kyle Arnimi said, I just stumbled across this, and boy, am I glad I did. There you go. Paul Warner says, he's like Beethoven with Les Paul. There you have it. I feel that. Haley's still going, how are you so good? Like I said, it took a lot of work. I 3 years of practicing, you know, constantly, every day, 8 hours, up to 8 hours a day. Most people don't have that time. When I was a kid, I had that time. 1973, thank you, Catbird. Thanks, Kyler, appreciate that. Parker, thank you. Ukulele Chris, there you are, buddy, appreciate that. Jaden Rose, thank you. 1973, thanks. Gabriel Milari Andrade from Brazil, obrigado, boa noche. There you go, Haley. Thank you so much. Much love to you, too, there. Appreciate that. Big Mike says, when you originally recorded that, do you use some kind of harmonizer? No, I always do harmonies double tracked. So, yeah, I'll play the lead part, and then I'll play the harmony. I'll record the harmony on a separate track. That's how I always do it. Telephone, he's like, I love that ending. Absolutely, buddy. That's a good one. Appreciate that, Haley. It's all good. Let's see. Guacamole says, do you like cheeseburger? Yeah, absolutely. I like usually 2 cheeseburgers a week. Gabriel says, can I do something in C sharp minor? I don't know. I have to think of what songs I have in C sharp minor. I probably have one. Let me think. What's C sharp minor? Let's see. I guess it'd be this. I have to think about that, Gabriel. I don't know if I have a song in that. We'll see. DDL Kid says, give me a riff for someone who slept over at his ex's and slept on the couch. This next song will do it for you. This next song will do it. Slim66, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Adriano wants the classic. What a classic. Peter Wilson, Peter Wilson, bro, thank you so much for that super chat, man. That's awesome. He says, Rick, what guitar do you find to have the fastest action and easiest to shred on? With strings or fastest? Please buy your next one. Thank you so much, Peter. I appreciate that. I could always use more strings. To be honest, yeah, Jackson guitars are gonna be your. I mean, it's a tough call, you know. Honestly, a Jackson, really good Jacksons, really good Ibanez's. I believe those have the best. Some ESPs as well. But for me, it's always been Jackson's. Jackson's has the perfect action level. And I set them up myself. But Jackson always has the lowest action for me. And the neck feels amazingly smooth and fast. Strings, I use Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9s. I've been using them my whole life. And also these picks are very important. This pick right here is super important. Jim Dunlop Delrin 1.5 millimeters. Very, very good. True that, ukulele. Appreciate that, man. Haley asks, honestly, you don't know how much it means to me when you respond to me because no one ever does. Well, I'm glad I could. I do that for everyone, Haley. If you come into the chat and you're a nice person and you are enjoying what you do, then you will be noticed 100%. It's the people that we don't notice that aren't nice to us, you know? Why be mean? But we appreciate you. You've been very kind thus far, Haley. I appreciate that. DDL says, he saw that donation. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Thanos VR says, it's my birthday. Can you please play Monster? Monster? I don't know. Monster what? Monster Mash? I don't know, buddy. Happy birthday, though, to you. Appreciate you. Gabriel says he loves my Portuguese. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. I know a lot of Brazilians. I really do. And they try and show me some stuff. Ukulele Chris knows. Big dub for Peter Wilson, man. I appreciate that, man. Braid Morgan, what's up, dude? Ramoon GT, hello to you. Mr. Winter says, get this man some more views. Yeah, I don't know. It's a slow night tonight, man. Sadly, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is, you know. I'm going to be here all week, so 'tis what it is, man. Some nights we have 20 or 30,000. This is the lowest I've ever seen, but it's all good. I'm having fun playing my tunes, man. If you guys are having fun, stick around. I appreciate it. Benjamin says, can you please play some original music? That's all I do, buddy. And we got another one coming up momentarily. I promise you that. Stardust knows. That's all he ever plays. Duke Nukem, bless you. Thanks so much. Jeff Miller says, I play a Jackson and wouldn't play anything else. I feel that, brother. Yeah, I mean, I'm partial to Jackson. I'm partial to Jackson 100%. I love Jacksons. They are the smoothest for me. I've been playing for years. Another one is Charvel. Charvel is very close to Jacksons. They play it just as amazing. So, Charvel or Jackson for sure. Listener says, gotta hear you play something. We'll play something in just a second, buddy. I don't know any Stevie, man. I know some Jimmy for sure. Not Jimmy Ray, Jimmy Vaughn, but Jimi Hendrix. Mike Enright, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Resnova said, dude, I just finished your whole album, and I just noticed that a Saudi TV stole your Symphony 40. But no, they didn't steal it from me, buddy. We all stole it from Mozart. Well, I appreciate that, man. John B., what's going on, man? Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Parker said he bought a Kiesel Allen Holdsworth. It's awesome. I'll bet it is. Those Kiesels are nice, man. A good friend of mine, Jay Tarantino, is endorsed by Kiesel. His guitars are sick looking, man. D. Blady said, thought he was going to play a viola song. Maybe. I love classical music. Sin I knows Jacksons are awesome. Absolutely, absolutely. Yo Bali says, when you going on tour? Hopefully at some point real soon. Costs a lot of money, man. We need some more money. We need some more money. A whole lot. Thanks, Sinai. For sure, for sure. All right, we're good to go. All right, let's move along. This one gets hot and heavy right here. This is called Speeder. For those of you who are new here, this one's heavy duty fast. So make sure if you're driving right now, slow it down, pull over. If you're seated, of course, buckle up somehow. Grab onto the rails, your chair, whatever. Just get dug in. And if you're flying a plane right now, make sure you put it on autopilot for the next 4 minutes. It's about to get bumpy in here. Speeder. Hope everyone's safe after that one. Make sure you're good to go. All right, let's see. I had my camera closed. I didn't even see any of the chat while I was playing that, which sucks. But man, we're gonna go through it right now. All right, let's see. I remember Parker had that Holdsworth. Remember that? Let's see. Bigfoot says Charvel is his favorite. That's awesome. Yeah, I played Charvel for the longest time. That's the first guitar I ever got was a Charvel Model 4 back in 1986. And I used the Charvel for quite some time until I could afford a Jackson. And then I bought a bunch of Jacksons. There you go. Chester, it only took an hour and 16 minutes. There you go. The craziest riff of all time. Resnova says, how much money do you need to record Storm Rider? I have to find out, man. I think probably $300 for the drummer at least. Maybe $300 for the drummer. Bass player no 2, so we're talking 500. Then I got to pay my like $1,000 for another 500 for the mix down and master. Yeah, probably like $1,000, man. Probably easily. Unfortunately, yeah, it's I've spent a bunch of money, and I don't make it back, sadly. I've made some money back, but that's what sucks about music, man. You spend so much money in music that you rarely ever make it back. Papa Love Bone says, I've always been partial to Schecter. Schecters are really nice. They are, man. I got another buddy of mine, Goldhead, here on YouTube and TikTok. He's endorsed by Schecter, and those things are sweet looking, man. They're really sweet looking. Peter Wilson says, thank you again for making my night. He lost his legs in Iraq from an IED. It inspired me to keep on playing this. Man, I'm sorry to hear about that, buddy. And it sounds like you're a serviceman. We appreciate your service. And yeah, I know a couple people that had some troubles like that when they were over in the sandbox, man. And I got a really good friend I used to work with, man. He was over there. He's got some, they got the PTSD, sadly, but he's a great guy, man. But thank you for your service, man. If I can inspire you to keep on playing, man, by God, do it up, man. God bless you, Peter. Appreciate you very much, my man. Let's see. Sin I says, wow, I always dig your vibrato. Thank you, man. Yeah, I love Richie Blackmore and Eric Clapton are some of my biggest vibrato and bending influences, man. Sin I says, your picking reminds me of Rusty Cool. Yeah, Rusty's awesome. I've known Rusty since, 1997 or so. Yeah, Rusty's amazing. Rusty was always the guy we were like aiming for because he's so fast and so good, man. Yeah, I love Rusty. I've talked to him a couple months ago, man. Yeah, he's the man. Rusty's the man for sure. Haley, thank you. Drummer, thank you. Wesley Gentzer, there you go, bud. Motocross PK, good to see you. Thanks, Mr. Windsor. Olivia J, thank you. Mr. Big Boss says, why isn't it signed yet? God bless us, man. I wish. Most record labels don't sign anyone anymore, honestly. You need to have pretty much your entire album already done and ready to go, sadly. It ain't like it used to be, man. It ain't like it used to be. I wish it was. I don't know anyone's getting signed anymore, especially rock and metal stuff. But I appreciate you, Mr. Big Boss. I really do, man. Thank you, Parker. Haley, thank you. You take care. If we don't, we'll be here all week, and hopefully we'll see you again. But thank you so much. Kevin Carter says, don't think my message was sent earlier. Wanted you to know that I'm back listening to your riffs. Rock on, brother. You're the god of rock in my life. Love you and keep strong. Kevin Carter, thank you so much, buddy. I fixed my chat. Some things got a while, but if I missed it, man, I apologize. But yeah, thank you so much. But that means a ton to me, man. It means the world to me. So thank you. Shoot, man. Here we go. My chat went wacky, man. Okay, here we go. All right, Mr. Windsor. Okay, John Young, thank you so much. Jared Bellew, thank you. Olivia J, thank you again. Not a Soy Boy said, this blows my mind. There you go, buddy. Good to see that. Mr. Windsor said, feel like Rick could go on a real show, far on a real show like America's Got Talent. If you could even get on the show, that's the thing, Mr. Windsor, sadly. And I did apply for America's Got Talent, and I actually got contacted directly by one of their talent agents. And we had a nice, very cool Zoom meeting. And he said, if the producers like you skip the line, you go right to the show. Never heard a word after that, man, sadly. Kind of bummed. It felt good, you know. We sat there and talked, and the dude was totally into it. And he's like, man, you got everything, man. I was like, great. And then that was the last I ever heard from him. I'm like, man, I want to like email him or message him and go like, dude, do you know how many people a night tell me I should be on America's Got Talent? What happened? Like, shoot. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Mr. Big Boss. There you go, Res Nova. Good boy, thank you. Mr. Big Boss, yo, thank you so much, bro, for that super chat, man. God bless you and your family. I really do appreciate that, man. That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. Ray Freese, there you go, brother. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Good boy says he plays the Univox. I'm not even sure what that is. I've heard of it, but that sounds pretty cool, man. Curtis, what's up, Curtis? Hello to you, brother. Mr. Boss says, God will bless you. Trust me in your talent. Thank you, Mr. Big Boss. I appreciate that, man. I got a lot of faith in the man upstairs. So yeah, we just keep playing, man. We have fun. We enjoy what we do. We help others, and maybe one day it will all come back. You never know. Ben Venture, hello to you, bud. Livia J, thank you so much there. Chris in the house. He says, hey yo, Rick Renstrom Stars. Hope we are doing well tonight, Chris. Thank you, buddy. Hope you and Annette are well too. It's good to see you as always. Ben Venture, thank you so much, man. Oh, Durley Sanchez from Suzano City, Brazil. Boa noche to you and obrigado. Rochelle Sean, sending love from California. You are fired. Thank you, Rochelle. That means so much to me. Thank you so much for hanging out here. Nebraska, thank you. P5NX, hola to you, mi amigo. Anti pops in here. He says, thank you to all our combat deployed troops away from home and those listening. Let us know you are when you can. Absolutely. Let us know where you are when you can. Absolutely, buddy. Come home safely, all troops. You're loved and appreciated. Absolutely. Great sentiment from Anti there. We appreciate that very much. P5 from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Good to see you. Jared Bill Yu says, you're the first streamer to ever recognize you. Thank you. That's a good feeling to be seen in the eyes of God over man. No problem, Jared. Absolutely, buddy. I mean, anyone that comes in here and is enjoying the show, it's my pleasure and honor to speak with everyone, you know, and talk to people. You know, I think everyone that's hanging out deserves it, you know. As long as you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. It's that way the world should work, if you know what I mean. Tactical Pancake, yo, thank you so much for joining the channel. Appreciate that very much. Welcome to the VIP access. Mr. Big Boss too, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. That really helps me out. That really does. Thank you so much, guys. Aquaholic says, bigger feed, please. Yeah, here you go. We'll get bigger. We got a real big one after this. Kyrie's World, thank you so much for being a fan. I appreciate that very much. It means a lot to me. Mr. Big Box says, good night. I usually troll people, but truly I say, God bless this man, and may no hurtful comments come away. Appreciate that, Mr. Big Box. They come all the time, but we keep them clean. We keep them clean, man. I appreciate you very much. God bless you and your family too, buddy. Really do, man. Kyrie's World, thank you so much for the jewels, bro. Appreciate that. That's so cool, man. Thank you very much. Awesome. Robert from Fresno, good to see you, bro. God bless you too and yours, man. Thank you so much. Rochelle Villanueva from Chicago, good to see you, the Windy City. Awesome, man. Good to see you. Rochelle says California loves you. I love California. That's awesome. All right, we got to move on to the next jam. There's a classic here. Another fan favorite called Storm Rider. Everyone's got storms in their lives of some kind, you know, drama in their life. Girlfriend, wife, husband, parents, grandparents, anyone. Storms like rain and sleet and snow and hail and hot sun. There's always a storm brewing somewhere. This one's for all of you that are riding the storm. It's called Storm Rider. There you go, Storm Rider, everybody. Storm Rider. That's a ripper right there. Oh, let's see. We've got about 3 or 4 more to go here. What we got next? All right, all right. Get this next tune warmed up. Got a lot of songs, All right, there we go. Here's that one. Great chat there. Appreciate all the comments during that. That was awesome. We got a shout out Donnie Soul. He says, I was just scrolling away and I was pleasant to probably hear some amazing review. Rock Bro, Columbia, South Carolina supports. Donnie, thank you so much for that super chat. Very, very kind of you. Much appreciated as well. And Peter Wilson also coming back with another super chat. He says, there is healing in music. Dr. Rick works miracles. Man, thank you, Peter. That means so much to me, man. It really does. Kyrie's World also dropped some jewels. Thank you so much, Kyrie's World. That is super cool. Very kind of you. What else we got? Stardust knows Anti's drill for sure. Keith Demo in the house, brother. He knows what's up. It's Storm Rider time. Good to see you, Keith. Hope you're well tonight, buddy. Jared said, twice in one night. Thanks for the blessing. Praise be praised. Absolutely, Jared. Good to see you here, and thanks for hanging out. JC, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Chicanini Toes. He says, sheesh. There you go. Thanks, drummer. Sora Stretch says, don't live for money, live to be alive. Absolutely. No, I'm not asking for no money from nobody. But people want to know how much it costs to do something. It costs money. Playing music costs money, unfortunately. And for me to do things, I need money. And that's where the money goes. You know, everything I make on YouTube here, it goes into my studio. It makes me look better. It makes me sound better. Does a lot of things, you know. I have a real job, you know, I do. I work 50 hours a week at least in my job, and I make a lot of really good money. And that's what keeps me going, you know. And this is fun for me. But, you know, it's hard to take money from what comes from the job to put into music because that money goes elsewhere to help to my family, you know, things like that. So, you know what I mean? But God bless you, Sora. I appreciate that very much. I understand completely. There you go, Resnova. It's his favorite song ever. Appreciate that, bro. JC, there you go. Kevin Carter, thanks. Resnova, he was feeling that one. Stardust guy right there. Thank you all for being here tonight and for all the super chats and support. We really do appreciate it. It's very kind of everyone hitting those super chats. It's very cool. We almost hit our goal. We're 7 of 10 out of the goal, so it is all good. My number one thing is you hanging out with me and having fun. That's all I ever care about, really. Fresno was like, there you go, feed me. Feeling that, man. Michael Fairbank, there you go, brother. Thank you, Ben. Clayton says, off work, finally leaving another. Whoa, but this time with the liquor backing. There you go, there you go. Enigma Plague, thank you. Alpha Mare says, I will never complain about how tough life is again. You never should. Who's going to listen to you complain? No one listens to anyone complain. You gotta live life and you gotta work hard, buddy. That's all you can do. Kevin Carr, there you go, bud. Olivia J, thank you very much. Thanks, Clayton. There you go, Jared. Richie, thank you, man. Kevin, thank you. Russ Anildo Noveas, thank you so much. Algorithm in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Logan, hello to you there. Gloria Ward, hey, how you doing, Gloria? Good to see you. What we got? Resnova says, I wish you nothing but good luck and happy life. Thank you, Resnova. We try, man. You know, everything's good, you know. Just enjoy what I do, have fun, and, you know, see where it takes me. You never know where it's going to take me, you know. I've been around the world several times. I've been on a lot of albums. I've had a lot of fans in my life and all that cool stuff. I lived the rock star life for many years. And nowadays, I'm just having fun, you know. I have no stress, no pressure of playing my guitar, writing my music. I do what I want, when I want, and it's fun for me. So as long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters, and I am definitely having fun. Ghostbot says, as a troll and someone who gives crap to everyone, you are pretty dope, my guy. Totally shredded, Gregor. Thanks, Ghostbot. I appreciate that, man. It's very nice when there's a troll type person that is actually cool. Because otherwise you'd be banned. But you're a good guy, man. Appreciate that, man. Paradiddle, you know what's up. He says Rick is a rare breed. Absolutely, buddy. Marcel Powell, good vibes, positive. Absolutely, buddy. All the time, all the time. Tim777, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Zephyr, what's going on, brother? Kylar says, were you in a band? If so, what's the name? Yeah, for sure. I was in the Rob Rock band from 1995 to 2005. In 2004, I was in the band Leash Law. 2018, I was in the band War of Thrones. Most of that stuff's on Spotify or here on YouTube. You can find it. You never know, but yeah. Good times, man. It was great times. Best times of my life, honestly. There you go, Chris. More cowbell. I'll make a song for you for Sunday. Nice cowbell jam. Gloria says, good to see you here on again. How you doing? I'm doing great, Gloria. How are you tonight? Hope you're well. Kevin Carter says, be the richest man in the world. Be the richest man in the world, my brother. You are the richest man. Well, I appreciate that, dude. You know, money's not everything. It's not really. You know, it's the great feelings you get. It's the people that you help along the way. You know, that's the most rewarding thing right there. You know, and I like helping others. You know, for sure. If I can inspire others, help others find their way, I will do it. You know. Maybe one day it'll come back to me, you know? You never know. But you put good out in the world, good will come back, 100%. Peter Wilson, brother, you're the man tonight, man. I appreciate you so much. He says, thank you, Garrick. Please put this toward your studio. I thank you, buddy. He says, do you have a favorite Santana-like solo with sweet sustain? I appreciate you. I do, brother, I do, man. I think I got one. I'll tell you, we're going to play this other song real quick, and then I will change up my set list just for you, man. Just for you. We'll play our bluesy Gary Moore type song. I think you might enjoy it. I think you might like it. But man, that's amazing, Peter. Peter, you're the man. We appreciate you very much. And so appreciative of you hanging out tonight, man. It's amazing to see. Thank you, buddy. Adam Roach, what's up there, bud? Good to see you, man. Let's see. Tyler Shep Shreds in the house. What is up, Tyler? It's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well tonight. Oh, man. Crazy, crazy nights on YouTube, man. I don't know. It's been a slow night on YouTube, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm's tripping, Tyler. The algorithm tripping tonight. Yeah, I think Ghost of Maiden, I saw he usually has a bunch of people. He had like 12 people watching, man. I was like, oh, man, something's wrong with YouTube tonight, but we got a lot of good people here tonight, and I appreciate every single one of you hanging out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do so. Adam Roach says, always like your attitude. Very positive. I appreciate that, Adam. Yeah, that's what we try to do, man. Kyler says, Rick is now my spirit animal. There you go, buddy. There you go. Mayonnaise from Denmark. Good to see you. Brickster Purple Haze. Let me see if I remember that Purple Haze. I don't know, dude. That's not my choice Jimmy song, but yeah, I kind of know it. Kevin says, ooh, rock, keep easy, gotta slide off. Have a good one, Kevin. Appreciate you, brother. Tyler says, it's been horrible. It has been. Tyler had you had some good videos, some good shorts though, man, like 22 to 27,000. Couple videos back to back, man. Great job, man. I told you a long time. I mean, that's how you do it, man. You keep pushing. You keep doing it. You keep consistent, and man, it'll come to you, man. But those have been some good videos for you, buddy. Anti's got the link to Tyler Shep Shreds here. If you're able to click on that link somehow, I advise you check it out. You click on it and subscribe to Tyler. He's one of the best guitar players around here on YouTube, and he's only 14 years old, mind you. He's amazing, so make sure and check him out, please. All right, what we got here? Clayton says, fun fact, there's a rooster in Baghdad that crows 4 hours before the sun rises. I named him after me, so if you've heard of him, just know he has my blessing. Legend, he's still confused. That's some Denmark humor right there. That's good. Haley's back. Oh, good to see you back, Haley. Chris says, careful though, Rick. They'll shut you down. Probably, man. Probably. Sometimes, you know, you wear out the welcome. You know, you have a great run, and you never know, man. But, you know, we'll chalk it up. We'll play. We got a couple more tunes. It's not going to be a 3-hour jam session tonight, that's for sure. Like I said, I got GTA 5 to play, and then I got to go to work tomorrow morning. So, yeah. So we'll keep it easy. We'll play a few more and then get out of here. Let's see. Viking Ollie from Belgium, good to see you. Lord Cooler says, hey, I'm new here. How's it going? We're doing well. You're doing great, buddy. We're going to throw down this jam session. Funny enough, this song, see, Tyler must read my mind or something, because Tyler came up with the title of this song. It's called Thrones of Obsidian. So yeah, we're going to rip this one up, and then we're going to take care of one for Peter there. So let's go with Throne of Obsidian here. that's a crazy jam, man. I really like that one. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that one. All right, we're gonna cue this up for Peter there. Let's see. Lots of great chat as always. Appreciate everyone in here hanging out. All right, let's see. All right, I think I caught up. Okay, Alexander, I remember that one. Thank you, Tyler. Saw that right there. Alexander from Russia, thank you so much, buddy. Spasibo to you. Chris says, I got checked for playing a garbage version of Man in the Box. Yeah, they'll get you. I played Yngwie Malmsteen, I'll See the Light tonight last night. They didn't even, it's like I played it several times and they haven't copyright claimed it. Very strange. They did copyright claim the Highway Star, though. Of course, I removed it, but wow, I was like, man, what happened there? Crazy. I don't know. Their algorithm be tripping. Carlos, thank you very much, buddy. Poppy Flower, thank you very much for that. Very cool of you. Drummer LT, thanks, brother. Kalala Wono Wono, good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Tyler says, shared the streamer. Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate that. Keith Demo says, whoa, did Nick Benza jump on the drums? I know, that was a good drum track. I think I have a lot of, I have the Bobby Jarzambek collection of files for the Superior drummer I use. I've known Bobby for years. He almost played, well, actually, I recorded with him on the one of Rob Rock's albums, and then he almost played with War of Thrones. We almost had him play the drums for War of Thrones. Bobby's a beast, man. So, but yeah, I got all his files, all his drum files, which are pretty cool to use. Adam Roach says, I think I'm going to start playing again just because of the good vibes, bro. Was stopping in rock and roll. Just caught that very sweet song, very inspirational and hard to the core. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you didn't know, buddy, I didn't play for 5 years. I stopped playing for 5 years and only started playing again 2 years ago. But, you know, this is the time right now where, you know, I was having fun, you know. I didn't have fun back then. I was very unmotivated. Didn't feel like playing guitar. It was actually costing me money to play guitar in a band and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what, I'm done. And now it doesn't cost me anything to play. I have everything I need, and any money I make goes back into the studio to kind of keep upgrading it and make it sound better and better visuals and all that kind of cool stuff. But yeah, at least now I'm just having fun, you know, doing it. But yeah, always, if you pick it up, man, you never know. It's always fun, man. As long as you have fun, that's what matters the most. Ray Free says, Rick, do you have a song that you wrote to dedicate to Peter? I do. We might end up with that one too. We're gonna play this a blues song for Peter because he wanted some kind of a Santana. I don't really play Santana, but this is kind of Gary Moore bluesy, maybe a little Santana feel. I don't know, depending on how your ears are. Well, you know what we'll do, Ray? We're gonna play Victory. I think we're gonna end the show with Victory. So we'll get to that momentarily. Richie, thank you very much. Enigma Plague, thank you, buddy. Adam says, oh, you wrote that? Yeah, I did. I wrote everything here, buddy. JA55, no, buddy, this is a Jackson. I only play Jacksons, but yeah. Some of those BC Riches are nice, man. My friend Rich plays them quite a bit. He's got those Shredzilla guitars, man. They're pretty sweet, man. Algo says, YouTube is schizophrenic. It is sometimes. But then again, you know, I didn't play all last week. Unfortunately, YouTube really rewards consistency, and for me not being able to play on YouTube for a whole week, it kind of messed up. So I'm kind of have to claw my way back into the algorithm. Unfortunately, it's very tough, man. That's why I put shorts, YouTube Shorts videos out every day to keep the consistency going. You know, so the algorithm always knows I'm there. Stephen R., what's up, buddy? He says, Rick, loving the jam. Says, cheers, man. Thank you, Stephen R. Good to see you again, man. Adam, thank you very kindly. William S. says, do you like Peter Frampton back in his prime? I never got into him, honestly. Of course, everyone has that Frampton Comes Alive. Everyone's heard that. He was a great player, though. There's no doubt. And he was very innovative, too. But yeah, I never learned any of his stuff or got into it. But yeah, I can't say that he was anything. He was a great player. There's no doubt about it. Love Me First. I don't know any UFO. I'm more into this Michael Schenker group. Tim Fronimos from Detroit. Good to see you, brother. Tim says, one of the best guitar channels on YouTube. Thank you so much, Tim. That means a lot to me. Thank you, buddy. Ziggy, hello to you. Pellet Funner's like, yay, victory. Now we're talking. There you go, buddy. Adam says, clutch tomorrow for just a throwback if you can, 10 p.m. Yeah, I'll be back on 10 p.m. Chris says, wait, what, 40,000 subs? Yeah, buddy, we hit that the week before. I pushed hard, man. Now we're pushing for 50,000. We'll see if we can get it in a month here. Could get close. Maybe not 50. Maybe 45 by the end of the month, I think. All right, we're going to play the blues jam for Peter there. This one's a classic, real chill song, and then we'll end up with Victory. We'll have enough time to play Victory and be out of here. But this one's called, what do I call this, I think? A Little Blues, Never Hurt Anyone. That's what this one's called. Peter, that's for you, brother, man. That's a good one, man. If you like the blues, that's the best I got right now. Had to make a whole blues song for that. Oh my God, yo, Peter, dude, you're insane, man. Appreciate you, brother, man. Wow, dude, wow, that's unbelievable, buddy. He says, thank you for that, Rick. Thank you for making many lives more worth living and enjoyable again. I will redouble my bass playing, inspired by you, man. That's awesome, buddy. Put this towards the studio family. Both are noble causes. God bless you. Everybody, please support it, man. That's beautiful, Peter. Man, you've been a champion tonight, brother. Appreciate that, man. I think you tied the record for the biggest super chat, man. I think you actually beat the record for all the super chats you've done tonight. So, my God, dude, God bless you and your family, and thank you so much for that, Peter. It's just beyond amazing, man. Amazing, dude. Thank you so much, man. Let's see what else we got. Levi, I love Zach. Zach's crazy, dude. I've been watching Zach as the first concert he ever did with Ozzy I saw. He is amazing, dude. Let's see. Chris says, when's the Jackson guitar give? I don't know, man. I keep postponing it. They're in the closet. I got to give it to my friend who paints guitars. He's going to paint the Until the Bitter End album cover on one, and then the new Holmes and Slice album that's coming soon. He's going to paint that album cover on that one. And then I don't know how we're going to do it, man. We might have to do some sort of lottery. I don't know how we're going to pull that off, man, but there will be 2 Jacksons. I have 2 Jacksons that I will be giving away at some point. Maybe 50,000 we'll try. I don't know. I'm so lazy when it comes to hanging out with one of my best friends, man. I got to get over there and we got to hang out. Dan Beavis says, found you from the Story Clay Solder. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Stardust New, what's up? Sandwich time. Heck yeah. Man, lots of great comments for Peter, man. Yeah, unbelievable, dude. Thank you so much, my man. Clayton says, ever write anything slow and low like Planet Caravan? Maybe that one's the closest. That's probably the slowest song I got right there, Clayton. JC Guzman, hello to you. Thank you, drummer. Joshua says, your tattoos, man, how many do you got? And do you have any that have a huge meaning to you? I just have the 2. I got this one was a band logo, and then this one was the just something that was, because this other arm was like completely bare. I was like, well, I needed something. I can't have this one and not have the other. So, Power Slave is one of my favorite Iron Maiden albums. So, and this is Eye of Horse. That's on the Power Slave album. So that's for it's nothing crazy, no special meaning. I was 24 years old when I got it. When I got both the tattoos, I was like, just wanted to be cool, I guess. Like, look at me, I got tattoos, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not into it. I sometimes I regret even getting them, but when you're young and you got a little bit of money, you do that stuff. Fear Nico, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Bentley Plumber, thank you, man. Clayton says, funny, watching people be blocked in real time is funny. It is. They get blocked hard, man. You never know what comes rolling in here, man. That's why we have the best moderators in the business, man. Taking care of it. Wayne Kerr, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Let's see. Clayton says, I literally saw the give me money, then bam, it was gone. Oh, man, I feel that. He's never on those things. I feel that. Honest Mickey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Gloria says, Rick, you got to know some Stevie Ray Vaughan. I don't, man. I don't, honestly, Gloria. I know more Hendrix than I do Stevie Ray. But Stevie Ray's a master of the blues guitar, there's no doubt. I think I just missed out on on learning his stuff. I was like into Hendrix and Blackmore and Clapton, and only saw so much of Stevie Ray on TV, MTV and stuff. So I didn't really know how great he was until later on. Absolutely, Ray. We're gonna one up that with the victory. You know how that one goes. Dominic, I liked when Slipknot or Sleep Token came out. I kind of liked that first song. It was like really cool, and then I didn't like it after that. It was kind of meh to me. But yeah, that first song they came out with, whenever they came out, was real nice, man. Real cool. Thanks, Clayton. There you go. There you go. There you go, Algo. Yeah, I don't know any Stevie Ray. Barely any. Victory. Yeah, you know that's right. We're gonna end with that one. We'll play Victory, and then we'll end the night with that, and then we out. This one here's for Peter too, man. This one's a beautiful one. This is for all those who have served in our served our country over these years, wherever country you're from. The people that have fought and defended your country. This is for them too. So let's go. This is called Victory. Victory for everyone. Gotta have it. You gotta have it, right? Man, oh man. That was good. That was good. Man, Peter, you did it again, man. He said, any Hendrix, play us out some. I don't know. Maybe I got something for you, buddy. I appreciate that. He says, build that studio. Blessings. Peter, you're the man, brother. I appreciate you so much for this tonight. Man, it's very helpful. You don't even know. You probably know, but it's amazing. It's amazing. So kind of you, man. So kind of you. All right, let's see. We got Austin Nero. Hello to you. Nikki Apps Rock. You're the real inspiration, dude. I love watching you. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate that. Hello, Kelly Prince. Rick, okay. Well, if you see Anti in here sometimes, you'll say Rock. Rock Shredstrom. That's my name. So you were close. It's good enough, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you, Clayton. Appreciate that, man. True that. Tata's like, Peter, you on a roll. He is, man. He is. That's amazing. Gloria says, Stevie Ray was an incredible guitar player, and so are you, Rick. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Man, we might just have to play one more real quick one after that. Kyle, thank you so much. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, no doubt. Stardust. Unbelievable. So kind of Peter, man. Very cool. Declan says, what a night. Great playing and support from the fans. Absolutely, Declan. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. Algo, you got that right. Peter was the benefactor. That's a great, that's the proper word. Insane, insane. Nikki Apps, thank you. Thank you, Peter. Man, my pleasure. It's been my pleasure, man. And thank you so much for being here tonight, man. That's awesome. Clayton says, remember, guys, 22 a day is the many check on your buddies, your loved one. Keep your victorious mindset. It'll get better. We are a family. Absolutely, Clayton. That's 100% true. Algo says, that hook right there is his favorite part. I appreciate that. That's a good one. It's very classical, yet very emotional, too, all in one sense. Drummer, thank you, brother. Latasha Holmes, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Robert Oliver, thank you. Rodrigo Barria, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tyler. Michael Fairbank, thank you. Clayton says, if you're in Iraq 2010, we probably bumped into each other. Yeah, it's very possible. You and Peter were buddies out there. Kyle, thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Headbanger, appreciate that very much. There you go, Frankie boy, feeling that. Scratch to win, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Michael, have a great night. Algo says, help Rick get the 45K subs. Tell your rocker friends to get their buns over here. Absolutely. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Headbanger. Rhonda G from Akron, Ohio. Classic little city. It's a pretty big city in Ohio. Here's a quick Hendrix for Peter. Let me see if I get it. There you go. There's one for you. How about this one? This is a beautiful one here. There's a couple beautiful Hendrix pieces there for you, Peter. Thanks again, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for that. Kermix said, Rick is the man, homie. There you go, Kermix. Appreciate you. Lucas McBride, good to see you. Well, I think that's going to be enough for tonight. Played a lot. Great times here. A little slow, but that's all right, man. We don't care. Like I said, I'm here having some good times and having fun with you people. And I thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Peter says, thank you, Rick. Love you, brother. Until I love you too, Peter, man. Much love to you and your family. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow night again at 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll do it again. I've got plenty of songs to play, but all kinds of new stuff to go around. So I want to thank y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure and do so. We have a lot of fun here, and I put videos out every single day. So join the fun, absolutely. Thanks, Deathcat. Thank you, Lucas. Super Iggy, there you go. Declan, you're welcome. Clayton knows what's up. Keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. You know that's right. Keith, absolutely, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Nikki, thank you. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Absolutely. Thank you, Tyler. Always good to see you here, and I'm always looking forward to your streams, bud. I love watching you guys play over there. So yeah, we can't wait for that. Let me know when you're streaming, of course, so I know, because I will check it out. Clayton says he's off tomorrow. There you go, buddy. Well, 10 o'clock, be ready to rock. We're going to do it. All right, thanks to all the moderators we had tonight. We had Jake for a little bit. We had Stardust, as always, of course. Anti popped his head in here for a little bit. Serial Flute, thank you, brother. I can't remember if Serial Flute had to go or not. But yeah, all good, all good. Gloria, thank you so much. Gloria, you have a great night too, and a great tomorrow. We shall see you. We shall see you. Algo, thank you, buddy. Wesley, have a good one, my friend. All right, people. Yeah, that's enough for me. I'm gonna go chill on the couch, go play some Grand Theft Auto, and and then go to bed and go to work, and then we'll do it all again tomorrow, everybody. So have a good night, Tyler. Tell your mom and dad good night for me. Hope you all do well and doing good. Have a great night, great day, wherever you are, and we shall see you tomorrow. All right, everyone, take care tonight. Stay safe, take care of each other, and be good to each other. That's all we can do, right? All right, everyone, have a good one.